Hi, everybody. My name's Lindsay Moyer. I'm a mentor for Udacity for the Data Engineering Nano degree. This is cohort 1029. This is your weekly webinar. And today we're going to do it on the airflow lesson. So pretty simple. There's really three lessons. What I suggest you do is you simply go through them. They have a demo, and then you do an exercise based on that demo, and then they give you the solution. However, there are differences between the solutions and the actual exercises. So please pay attention. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's all quite straightforward. All of the lessons and exercises will go pretty smoothly in lesson one. However, you will need to set up a Redshift cluster. So what I suggest you do is early on in the course, we did infrastructure as code. Just run that code. It'll set up your Redshift cluster. Now, you also need to put in your AWS credentials. You need to put a variable in for an S3 bucket. And the videos will show you how to do that in connections and variables. And you also have to put up a Redshift connection. However, please be aware that every time you shut down airflow, it loses these variables. So basically, you're going to have to re-put them in every time. So what I suggest you do is you go through lesson one, you look at the demos, you look at the solutions, you don't do the exercises. Get through the entire lesson one and then go ahead and start airflow, and then go back and do each individual exercise. You can obviously also bring up the windows for the demos and solutions while you do that. Just do it all at one crack. Otherwise, you're going to be putting a lot of variables and a lot of connections in. It's going to be pretty tedious. And then after that, you go on to lesson two. Now, just so you know, lesson two, there's a bit of a problem. And if you don't do this, it's going to be really frustrating. So I'm just going to share my screen here. One of the mentors here troubleshot this and came up with a solution. So instead of you trying to learn it, here it is. So the S3 bucket is wrong in the code, and it's wrong in the solution. So what it needs to be is this. So you need to change this string, this first part of the string, to this. So in the variable, it won't be that, it'll be this, okay? All right, that's pretty straightforward, but you may want to just freeze this video and then look at that that later and when it's appropriate. So anyways, that's about all I have here. Airflow is a great product. I mean, it's used widely in the industry. It is open source, and there are a few idiosyncrasies about it. One is change management. There really is none. So basically, if you change something, you're probably best to create a new name for a new DAG and go from there. But it's talked about a fair bit in the lesson, so you'll certainly understand that. Anyways, thanks very much for your time. Look forward to talking with you soon. If you have any comments, questions, considerations, please DM me. And look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks. Bye now.